Hello everyone, and welcome to the review commentaries. Today we are doing my 51st review, which is for a little game called Halo. And there are a couple, I'm just gonna start the video in 3, 2, 1. This is one of the reviews that has actually kinda, I've had to live with. Because a lot of these videos are just forgotten about and no one cares about them. This is one of the ones that was not. After I made this video, I started to date a girl who was very into Halo. Still dating her, obviously. And she kind of held it over my head for a little bit. One of our first conversations was about how I thought Halo wasn't that great. Which I'm surprised didn't turn her off of me. That's how much pride I take in my opinions, and how I will not lie. I will potentially not be with a woman who changed my life for the sake of saying Halo is alright. And I remember her ex-boyfriend watched this review and apparently had a bunch of dumb opinions about it. I think one or two other people have given me shit about it. No one in the comments, I don't think, gave a shit about the score. But I don't know what else I could have done, in all honesty. If it's a product of its time, cool. I'm reviewing it in the present, and in the present, I am going to give my opinion. I give my opinion on everything I fucking play. Here was my opinion. It's interesting to hear different perspectives, goddammit. If you're just being fed the same bullshit over and over again, that's not interesting. But yeah, I didn't care for the game at all, and I played it twice. I made it all the way to the end of the fucking game, and then I was like, fuck this, because save files getting corrupted and bullshit like that. But then my friend, because people say, oh, you need to play co-op, and my friend offered, let's play the entire fucking game of Halo in one night. He was saying we're gonna play all 3 games in one night. That didn't fucking work out. And I knew that wouldn't work out, but I thought we could get through the first game, which we did in one single night, motherfucker. And it was a great experience. What was I gonna say?
But I didn't have fun, and with all the implications that happened, I had pretty much given up.
I think I was just gonna give more of my gripes, which again, it's a what is it called? Autopilot kind of game where you just shoot some stuff. There's a story, but it's not that coherent, which is okay. It's a fucking early Xbox game in the early 2000s. 2001. Stories aren't that great. I expect the future games to actually introduce story, but in this game, the one I'm reviewing, I care about stories. Stories are one of the main reasons why I play video games. The story sucks. Even when someone holds my hand through the entire thing, it still sucked. As I'm saying right now. All the enemies, I hated all the enemy designs. I didn't like the designs of the other good guys. Master Chief, of course, is iconic. His own character, though, is very boring in this game. He's just a stone-faced soldier. That's all he is. I don't understand what there was to like about this game. I'm sure in 2001, when I was 4 years old, it was a different world. That's cool. I'm sure most of the shit that's old that I review gets bad scores because they're products of their times and shit ages bad, and there is no hype when you're plugging in a 50-year-old movie or a 20-year-old game. But people expect you to act like you're from it's the year 2001 again. I'm obviously just way too obsessed with art, and so far, deep down the rabbit hole that people on the surface level, I'm looking up there, and obviously they haven't had the same psychology conversations that I've had about all this media. And they kind of are just like, hey, I played that game, and I liked it, so fuck off. And I can't change them. I can't change people. I can only invite new ideas in their head in the hopes that they will understand. I would rather focus on my shit.
And there is more to the story than that. When I played this game again, I learned about Forerunners, Halos, Spartans, the Covenant, the Flood.
A lot of these terms I have since forgotten about because I haven't played this game in a couple of years. But thankfully, my lady friend and I said we would play through the Halo games. That'll probably be in a couple games because we have a couple other ones we're looking at right now. But Halo 2 I thought was better the first hour or two I played of it, so we'll see how that one goes. And then all the other games, I plan on playing them. I plan on playing every fucking game, so
other information that's not in the game to get my story. I'm just gonna say this. Reading a website or any other media outside of this game isn't storytelling. It's just a fucking website. To me, it doesn't apply to the game at all. But I don't think this game is going for a story
Great point.
centered audience. I think
I'm very defensive about this one.
You're shooting stuff and you're running around and you're shooting stuff. And I'll say that the gameplay is a mixed bag for me. I'll give an example. Every time I was impressed with this game, I was
I remember that.
Areas. I was like, wow, this area looks so unique and it's so cool. But then immediately they'd take that area and just put it somewhere else and do little variations.
Fucking repetitive ass level designs.
And it was so repetitive.
Thank you.
Or I'd be like, wow, this music is so badass, but then the music would shut off and it would be very quiet for long periods of time, and I'd just be sitting there like, where's the music? Or
Thank
Corona
you.
would say something and it would be really important what she's saying, but I can't even fucking hear her.
Obnoxious ass sounds when you kill the enemies.
And it just goes over my head. And speaking of bad guys, I'm sorry, they are ugly as fuck in this game. They are the most boring, ugliest things I've had the displeasure of just shooting. By the end of the game, I wanted to mow down anything else. I hated the bad guys in this game. Now, I will say some good stuff about this game. The game ends, and there's a timer, and you got...
I do remember this. The ending to this game was so perfect.
Oh my god, we had literally just a
couple seconds. How perfect does that ever happen? Very rarely.
Barely made it, and it was, oh my god, it was so rewarding, and it was so badass. And
I do kind of hate when games with
I can see why they're praised.
they'll introduce timers out of nowhere at the end of the fucking game, like Resident Evil 4 or something, and you're just like, what the fuck? There's never been a timer before. Let me alter my entire playthrough style, my whole way of doing this. But at the same time, they get your adrenaline going, so maybe that's all that matters.
So that being said, I have a lot of Halos to destroy and a lot of things.
You have still yet to destroy any of those Halos, buddy.
Story to go along with it. And with that, I think I'm going to close this one out.
I don't even remember if they're trying to destroy the Halos or if they're trying to save them.
Out of 10. And as always, you can check out my Twitter, my Patreon.
I feel like I'm saying something really stupid that I already know.
Thank you for watching. As always, I love you guys.
Whatever. The 5 out of 10.
Alright, I'll stop.
Shout out to the boy here who I got the game footage of.
I didn't even know myself, but guess what? I figured it the fuck out. Oh, just as I was doing it, that music kicks in. We are playing Halo Combat.
And I even linked someone who's like a big fan of the game. Like, I'm not trying to shit on your opinions. I'm giving my own opinions. Oh, I love the song. Asshole.
keep jumping off the bed, hoping I don't go broke. You know, from green to the red. Poured us the bread, poured us some more than just friends. How we moving? Yeah, we moving, getting this honest. Forgot to go to college, forgot to do the drugs. I left for California before I knew about Bud. Just young and
Before I knew about Bud.
To my head, I sing the words of this tune, and I will forget you.
Gotta get a house with some surround sound. Meet a girl from a small town. See, I like that I could do those outros that are nice, long, spacious, get a whole hook or a verse from these songs that I'm featuring. Nowadays, your outros, no matter what, are 20 seconds, which is a clever way of YouTube to just cut a bunch of fat, and, you know, they get to save money, so, you know, it helps them. But, you know, one less artistic thing you can do on YouTube. Anyway, that was my review commentary of Halo. Gonna be one of my more infamous reviews. I had a lot to say about this one, so this is one of the ones I really do want to do a commentary for. I know a lot of these is kind of just like another review, but this one I'm passionate about. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow with another Good Morning Soul, and until then, with that, I leave you.